Hi. Before the start of any 3D part, it all begins with a 2D sketch. How do you go about creating a 2D sketch? First and foremost, let me draw your attention to the browser. To start a 2D sketch, you need to put your sketch on a drawing plane. And where is the drawing plane? Now, in the browser, if you open up the folder Origin, you would see that there are actually planes in the Origin folder. Do not delete them, but just highlight every one of them, right click, and you check on visibility. Okay, and you can see the planes are all now visible together with the axis. I'm now rotating the screen, holding on to my shift button and my center scroll mouse key. And from shifting, you can see as I move my mouse over to this is the XY plane, this is the YZ plane, and this is the XZ plane. Along with it are the axis, the X-axis, the Y-axis, and the Z-axis. All these are planes and axes, and this center point here is the 0, 0. Okay. Now what will happen is that I'll switch all these off. You can start your sketch on any of the planes, and when you click on the Create 2D Sketch, the planes will all be made visible for you to choose. You can choose to draw on the XY plane, or you can choose to draw on the XZ plane, or you can choose to draw on the YZ plane. You could even create your own work planes, but that will be in another video. Okay, let's choose the XY plane. When you select your XY plane, a sketch will be created and the drawing will be oriented to you in the front view to get on a 2D plane. Okay, and you can start sketching by drawing lines, pretty much similar to what we have in AutoCAD. If you don't like what you've drawn, you can delete them simply by selecting the entity and pressing the delete button, or you can click on the bottom, left click on the bottom corner, drag it to the top left corner, and you can select all and delete it. Alright, this is your 0, 0, and you can see the XY coordinates are reflected there, so you know where you are, and you can even draw your rectangle. Okay, starting from here, and what you can do is that you notice after drawing the rectangle there is a dark blue line and a light green line. The dark blue line indicates that these lines are already constrained. There are constraints to them. For a fully constrained sketch, everything needs to be dimensioned. So over here I can give it a length of 15 millimeters, and let me give this box a height of 10 millimeters, and you'll see that I have a box of 15 by 10 millimeters and it's fully constrained. And what happens is that the start point is here at the 0, 0. If I intend to move any of these lines, I will not be able to move it because it's already been dimensioned and constrained. If I delete any of these dimensions, right, what it means is that I can actually change the height simply by dragging the green line. Alright, now let me fix this. Let me exit the sketch. So I can go back here. I can exit the sketch, and you can actually create solids even though your sketches are not constrained, although it's best practice to have all your sketches constrained. Now in a sketch, you are actually able to create multiple sketches without creating solids, but that is not advisable, because what will happen is that you will not be able to create a solid if you have too many sketches. You need to have one sketch followed by the next action would be an extrusion. Alright, which I'll talk more about that later. Alright, so that is how you do it. Now if there is something wrong with your sketch, you could open up your feature. Once you create extrusion, there's a feature. You can move over to the sketch at right click and you can edit your sketch. Alright, and let's say now I want to change my height to 10 millimeters or 12 millimeters. And once you change your sketch, your solid automatically updates itself. So this is what we call parametric modeling. Right? Okay, that's all I have for you for today. Next lesson will be on constraints and how we make use of constraints in a sketch. Thank you very much for your attention.